Hi, I'm Cindy Davis from the Missouri Behavioral Health Council. Before we get started, I wanted to clarify a few things. When we say behavioral health, we're talking not only about mental health diagnosis and treatment, but also the diagnosis and treatment of substance use disorders. Our future leaders must know that behavioral health is vital to our community's health and well-being. We're thrilled that you're here today to learn about a few of the career opportunities available in our part of the healthcare system. The Missouri Behavioral Health Council is made up of 32 behavioral health agencies, and we employ over 15,000 therapists, counselors, case managers, crisis response teams, and so much more. I also want to make sure that you know about 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. People sometimes find themselves struggling. It can happen to any of us. If you find yourself or a friend struggling, 988 is always here. When you call 988, you get free, confidential, compassionate support from a trained crisis counselor. You can also text 988. And if you want to chat with someone online, just go to 988lifeline.org. Now, I'm excited to introduce two essential team members, Rachel Vogelsang and Natalie Walker from Compass Health Network.
Hi, my name is Rachel Vogelsang. I am a school-based community support specialist with Compass Health Network. I have been with Compass for about 2.5 years now. I decided to go into behavioral health when I was in high school. I just always felt the drive to help people, and I know there's so many things that people deal with on a day-to-day basis that they need extra support with. I decided to continue that with going to school to get my associate's degree in general transfer studies, and then I moved to my bachelor's degree in psychology and got a minor in sociology. And now I'm actually going to get my master's degree in school counseling and mental health counseling because Compass offers a continued education where you get some reimbursements to continue your education to better yourself. And you can also do this job by having a specialized associate's degree or a combination of education and experience. There's not really a typical day in this field, but it is fun being on your toes for like every day. You have a schedule, might not always go as planned, but you're still doing your job and what the families need. So that's what's nice, is you're always available to step in when there's a crisis or if they need extra support that day. Some days I go to the high school to work with kids on how to help communicate with their parents or how to work with their depression symptoms or anxiety with school. And then the next day I could go to the elementary school to help with emotional regulation skills and helping them be more aware with their emotions. And then the next day I could be at a parent's house talking with parenting strategies on how to better help them with their children. There are some days I do respond to crisis calls. I can get a call from the school district, or I can get a call from a family if they're in need. This kind of looks like doing an assessment to see where their levels are at and what I can do to help support them. Oftentimes we create a safety plan to make sure they have things that they can use to help distract themselves when these arise, ways that they can recognize when it's happening, people that they can call, and places that they can go to get them through the tough period that they're dealing with. There have been quite a few success stories working with the individuals. It's really nice to see them with their families and coming together as a unit rather than having them constantly butting heads, and also them using like coping skills to help with their regulation and watching them like manage their anxiety and their depression and not letting it consume them. I'm so glad that I chose this field. It's been a great starting out position. I feel like I've learned a lot and I've gained a lot of experience working with people and seeing their success, and I really enjoy all the things that I've learned.
Hi, my name is Natalie Walker. I am the Director of Behavioral Health Housing for Compass Health in the Central Region. I've been at Compass for about 15 years. I decided to get into behavioral health because probably around the age of 14, I worked with some very young ladies. It was my first job, and it was at a group home. There was this young lady who really stuck out to me, and her family were struggling, and I was only 14, but I remember myself and a close friend of mine, we had a field trip. I think it was Six Flags or something like that. My friend and I raised money so that she was able to go on the trip. And so being able to see that smile and be impactful at a very young age, I realized that I wanted to do that long term. One of the things that I've really enjoyed about working with Compass is that they really see the individual. And although in those probably 2 years that I was promoted from a mental health specialist to a case manager, them being able to see the drive in me and them being able to see the desire that I had to help people actually helped me. It empowered me in a way. A typical day for me is one of the great things about this job is that there is really no typical day. Every day is a surprise. And so there's some days that I walk in and I'm immediately problem solving. There's some days that I walk in and there may be a crisis. And I know that word sounds scary, but when you have the skills to handle the problem, it's not that scary. And so I'm dealing with crises. There's times where there's meetings that takes place most of the day, but the enjoyment that I have is the direct interaction with clients. And so being able to sometimes take a day out and teach a group, or sometimes being able to do one-on-one with clients is really what fulfills me. To walk in and be greeted by clients or people who are smiling that were not smiling before, or who have skills and they're proud to show me their work that they've done. Those are probably like the best gifts for me. There really are gifts, they're presents, to be able to help empower somebody, to be able to be an inspiration to someone, to be able to be a partner in someone's journey. It's so rewarding. So let me tell you about a client that I work with. I oversee a program called Clustered, and this program helps people who are already living in their own homes, and we provide services to them, and we have an office inside of their apartment complex. And we did a informational where we invited all of the tenants in the apartment complex to come down and learn about our program, learn about Compass Health. And we had a young lady who came in there and very eager to learn about the services that we had. At the time, she had no services. And so we were able to get her to the Compass Health office to get an intake. She was able to see a psychiatrist that day, and she was able to get medications that day as well. And so being able to just help somebody instantly like that, and it doesn't happen all the time, but being able to see that and now see her daily taking meds, I'm stronger than ever and happy to be a part of Compass. I really enjoy being in this field. I know that I make a difference. I enjoy the work that I do. I plan on being here. I'm excited to see how I grow and develop in this field. And so I'm really excited to see where life takes me in the field of behavioral health.
Thank you for listening in today. We hope you reach out to your teachers, counselors, or to me at the Missouri Behavioral Health Council if you find yourself interested in a career in behavioral health. Thanks again.